What's up, guys? Your boy, 20K13. Gonna talk about 7 things you didn't know about Braun Strowman. This comes from WhatCulture.com. It is difficult to be entirely unknown in the modern world. The advent of the internet has meant that any individual thrust into the public eye becomes not just the focus of scrutiny in the present, but a person's entire history seems to get rustled up in the blink of an eye. This is particularly true in the insular world of professional wrestling, where the one thing we seem to enjoy more than the show itself is the dirt behind it. Braun Strowman made his WWE debut on August 24th, aligning with the Wyatt family and their struggles against Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. He was introduced as Sister Abigail Black Sheep, a monster of man who towered over Reigns and Ambrose, dispatching them seemingly with ease with a standing triangle choke and an over-the-shoulder facebuster type move. After defeating Dean Ambrose by disqualification in his in-ring debut, Strowman's impressive start to life in the WWE continued as he made the difference at last weekend's Night of Champions event, choking out Chris Jericho to pick up the victory for his team. Who is Braun Strowman? Well, aside from his fictional spot as a member of the Wyatt family, not much is really known about him. It took some digging, but I managed to put together some little known information about the new face of destruction. Number 7. He is a former strongman champion. You probably could have guessed this just by looking at the guy, right? Strowman's real name is Adam Gurr, and in his previous career he was a fairly successful strongman. He earned his professional card by winning the U.S. National Amateur Championship in 2011 and will compete at various high-profile events. His shining moment came in 2012 when he won the Arnold Amateur Strongman, earning entry into the following year Arnold Classic. This, along with the World's Strongest Man competition, represents the pinnacle of the strongman world, but where World's Strongest Man combines strength with speed, athleticism, and endurance, the Arnold Classic is all about strength, strength, and strength. The event was created by the most famous Arnold of all time, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Mark Henry is a past winner of the competition 2002. Number 6. He made his in-ring debut less than one year ago. When Strowman entered the ring, I think it is fair to say we as the audience shouldn't expect a giant Dean Malenko. He is going to be all power, all strength, and not much in the way of finesse. Expect punches, throws, and other such power moves. It would be fair to assume this purely down to his size, but Strowman is also very inexperienced when it comes to performing inside the square circle. He actually made his wrestling debut on December 19 last year, defeating Chad Gable at an NXT Live event. Since then, he has had 9 matches in total, dark and televised, and while he has won them all, it isn't fair to expect you two more dragging out of someone with just 9 matches under their belt. Number 5. He was already on WWE television. The more eagle-eyed viewers may have recognized the kind eye of Braun Strowman from his previous appearance on World Wrestling Entertainment television. But from where? I hear you scream. Back when Adam Rose was a thing with a catchy theme song and something approaching momentum, he would be accompanied to the ring by a troop of party animals he was referred to as his Roadbirds. These guys basically resemble coaches, drug-up revelers, dancing around and existing merely to be irritating and catch Rose off the apron when he would fall post-match. Braun Strowman was one a Roadbird. He was dressed up in a gladiator costume, and even in this mask of humanity, he stood out. From now on, I'm going to believe that Bray Wyatt stayed Strowman from the drug-addled haze of the Roadbird lifestyle, offering him solace and rehabilitation in exchange for beating up people Wyatt didn't like. A fair deal. Number 4. He was in the film 3 Count. There isn't much information on the movie on the internet at all, which is making me even more interested in sitting through it. In 2014, Strowman played a part in a film called 3 Count. The IMDb synopsis states the following, and I quote, "Two brothers come to grip with the death of their father while moonlighting as a luchador tag team on the independent professional wrestling circuit." Sound gripping. What part did Strowman play in the film? Why, a strong man, of course. Have you seen it? Number 3. Braun Strowman is a Virgo. Braun Strowman was born on September 6th, which makes him a Virgo. What do we know about those born under the sign of the Virgo in the hokey-cokey world of the zodiac? There are many strengths associated with a Virgo. They are known to be reliable, which is an important characteristic in a cult, one assumes. They also tend to be helpful, which will come in handy during the many beatdown Wyatt will surely ask of Strowman over time. It is believed that they are also cold, which is an essential quality for the member of such a villainous stable. They have an eternal quest to bring order to chaos, which in a roundabout way fits in with Bray Wyatt's M.O. What about weaknesses? Well, it is said that Virgos tend to be rather independent, which might cause problems for the Wyatts down the line. Of course, all of this is piffle. Number 2, he actually has a natural charisma. One of the benefits of moving from the strongman world into the professional wrestling world is that individuals are no stranger to being in front of the camera, to acting the part of the showman and getting crowd involved in the action. In his time as a strongman, Strowman was known as being particularly charismatic and very comfortable when put behind a microphone. Take a look at the interview above from the 2013 Honor Classic. Strowman displayed no nerves, a confidence in his speech, and had a natural tone. When he eventually moved away from the silence of his co-member status, I genuinely believe the WWE Universe is in for something of a treat with Strowman. And number 1, his strongman nickname were Big Country and Man Squash. Nicknames are often self-explanatory, and that is definitely true when it comes to the two monikers that Scud went by on the strongman scene. The first was Big Country because look at the guy. He looked like the sort of dude you would see out in the field, chopping trees, hurling bales of hay around as if they were bales of air, wearing either a lumberjack shirt in a genuine way, not as a fashion statement, or just a vest. He would be legitimately excited if Granny made some fresh lemonade because Big Country. The other is an absolute delight. Puns are always welcome here, especially one that fairly accurately describes an individual or a situation. It is with great enthusiasm that I present you with the name Man Squash. Sasquatch, or Bigfoot to us Brits, is a mythical beast in the forest, and he might be the only thing bigger and heavier than Braun Strowman. Man-Squatch is the perfect nickname for Strowman. While I can't see Man-Squatch being a WWE thing, Mentor didn't really work out. Big Country Braun Strowman could certainly be a thing. What do you think? Well, that is, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.